Hello friends, how is it going? It's me, Betty Jean. In today's video, I'm going to be playing with the new Fantasy Cosmetica Warlock collection. There's a palette, there's lip oils, there's a new perfume. I am so excited about these. This is a really fun collection. Everything is very colorful, very bold, and I'm excited to share it with you. I'll be doing close-ups of all the products, swatches, all the good things, and then I will be showing you this look at the end. I also do plan on doing another look over on Instagram and YouTube Shorts, so just stay tuned for that. I'll get to that as soon as I can. This collection is actually also launching today, the day that this video gets uploaded. It'll be live today, September 27th at 9 a.m. PST, and you can use my affiliate code battybean on their site to save some money if you feel like picking anything up. If you need any recommendations, the original Druid palette I think is still my favorite. It's just such a good palette. But in the meantime, we are gonna get into the collection itself before I do my accessory details. I don't know where this choker's from. Zane got it for me as a gift a while ago. And these plugs are from Love Kills Boutique. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in, play with the products, chat about them, swatch them, all the good things. We have a new perfume. Let me actually look up the notes because I'm just horrible at describing scents. It's not even funny. I just can't do it. So the top notes of the Warlock perfume are pink peppercorn, basil, mint leaf, plum, and grapefruit. The heart is black rose, cilantro, white eucalyptus, and cumin. And the base is vetiver, grass, osmos, patchouli, labdanum, and vanilla. I don't even know what some of those words are, but this is really nice. It's kind of the perfect combination of like earthy, but also not sweet, but like, it's almost intoxicating. It's a really good scent. I sprayed this yesterday when I got the collection in the mail, and Zane was like, ooh, what's that smell? And I was like, oh, it's the new, the new scent. But it's really, really nice. I like this one. I think this is a good scent. We have 5 lip oils, a new product from the brand, and this is really exciting. I love seeing a brand branch out and do new things. And I feel like this was a really fun collection to like add something new. So we have 5 lip oils. Shades are Ancient One, Archfey, Demon, Efreet, and Fiends. We have various colors here. Some of them are more shimmery, some of them are more creamy. I feel like they all do have more of a sheer appearance, but they do have a decent amount of pigmentation. The most sheer one is this green one, which I'm wearing today, but all the other ones I feel like you can kind of see the tint that is being portrayed. Specifically the red one, I feel like this is the most pigmented. These smell really good. To me, they kind of smell like somewhere between like sour gummy candy and Kool-Aid. It's very fruity, very bright smelling. It's really yummy. I'm gonna check their Instagram actually. Did they say what these are smelling like? Oh, they all have a different scent. Maybe that's why I'm getting like gummy vibes, because gummies sometimes have different scents. So Efreet is mango scented. Fiend is raspberry scented. Ancient One is grape scented. This is very strong grape for sure. I can agree with that. Archfey is passion fruit scented, and Demon is black currant scented. So all very fruity, very yummy. I love the smells of those. They're so good. And finally, we actually have the palette, the Warlock palette. I'm loving the artwork direction that the brand has been going since I think the last release with this like stained glass look. I think it's really pretty, and I know she's been like re-releasing the older palettes in this new packaging as well, and I think it's so cool. The inside looks like this. We have our same 9-pan format that the brand has always done before. Very bold, bright colors. I am deeming this my grungy Skittles palette. I don't know why, that is just where this takes me. I feel like especially with these like fruity lip oils in conjunction, this is the grungy Skittles collection. You heard it here first. I love Fantasy Cosmetica. I think their formulas are really good. The mattes are super, super pigmented and buttery and blendable, and the shimmers are just super like sparkly, shifty, but still smooth on the lid. Really good formulas, and I think that says it all for the collection. Thank you, Fantasy Cosmetica, for sending this collection my way. Again, the collection is launching today, September 27th at 9 a.m. PST, and you can use my affiliate code battybean to save on their site. I'll have all of the launch details down below in the description box for you. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in, actually create the look, and I'll give you my thoughts so far on the collection at the end of the video. All right, hello, let's get into this look. I kind of have an idea in mind in which I can use every shade, so let's just do it, you know? Let's do the thing. I'm gonna prime with my Sigma eyeshadow base. I haven't used this one in a minute. It's pre-filmed actually, but I this morning filmed my like miscellaneous product collection and declutter, where it's like things like eyeshadow primers and brows and freckle things and lashes and mascaras, just like the random stuff that can't make its own video. And it like inspired me to use that eyeshadow primer again since it's been a while. So yeah, you won't even see that video for a while. Probably not until at least like, I don't know, maybe 3rd or 4th week of October. It's gonna be a while, but I just wanted to start getting a jump start on the declutter series since that does officially begin in October. So exciting and nerve-wracking. It's always a lot of work, but it's always very satisfying. So yeah, I am primed and ready to go. I wanna start with, I think Eldritch right here. That blue, it's really pretty. I'm gonna use the Singe Beauty E02. I'm just gonna tap in there and I'm just gonna pop this in my outer corner. I'm not gonna put this on the lower lash line because I kinda wanna play with the red down there. But I'm gonna pop it here in the outer corner. I'm also not gonna drag it to the front at all. Like this is just gonna live right here in that spot. All right, moving on. I actually wanna go ahead and take a Cult, this like dark, I think it's black, maybe it's just a dark gray. Blend Bunny B3 brush, just a little pencil brush, and I'm just gonna deepen up this outer corner just a smidgen more. Just enough to get a little bit more depth, especially against those lashes. And I also want to smudge this right up against my lower lash line. And I just want that to kind of connect in the outer corner. This is gonna be kind of the dark base before I add in the red to that lower lash line. Something kind of like that. And then I'll just kind of go through with a little bit more of that blue shade just to buff it out right here in that corner. I'm just kind of doing little tapping motions. And again, I'm not stretching it out much farther than this because I'm gonna go in with my like green shade here in a second. So just gonna kind of feather it like that. All right, so next up, I wanna take Profane, this beautiful bright green. It's so pretty. I'm gonna use that on this Sigma E40. I'm just gonna dip my little brush in there and I'm just gonna start focusing this in the outer part of the top of my lid, not dragging it down, because again, I want that to be a different color down there. So just focusing out here, kind of stretching out that blue a little bit. I'm fine if the green creeps a little bit more towards the front because the yellow is gonna be up there and the green and yellow will flow really nicely. But yeah, just kind of lightly feathering this out, getting it a little bit more diffused, add a little pop of brightness. I like the shade of green, I think that's really cute. I'm also actually gonna add just a little bit more blue, just kind of fan that out a little bit. Stretch it toward the green. Now that I kind of have like a base going on, I feel like I can add a little bit more now and just kind of slowly build this up and lean into it a little bit more. And then I'm gonna grab just a little bit more green and kind of repeat that process, just lightly blending and feathering this out. I am really liking this. I think that's really cute. I want to do the lower lash line now. I want to take the shade Power, this red. I'm going to use this SL Miss Glam brush. It's an L34. It's from a very old Boxy Charm. I'm surprised this brush is still kicking, but I kind of like it. It's just like very fluffy and diffused. And I'm just going to lightly kind of pop this in the lower outer corner of my lower lash line. I'm going to be careful not to drag it up towards this green just because green and red are complementary colors, meaning they look real cute next to each other. But if you try to like blend them together, they're gonna muddy out. There's not gonna be like a seamless transition the way like a red and an orange or a red and a green would. So yeah, I'm just very lightly kind of dragging this just out here, kind of fading it onto the tops of my cheekbones, even into my highlighter. Just want like a nice little splash of color down here. I think that's so cute. This is looking so fun. Okay, let's move on to the yellow now. Packed right there. I'm gonna use this Sigma brush, the E38. Just gonna load that up. And I'm just gonna start popping this in the front part of my crease and just let it fade into the green. Nothing too crazy here. I mean, I am taking it up fairly high. Like I want it to kind of almost go up into my brow a little bit because I want it to be really dramatic and grungified. But yeah, just doing a little splash of yellow. That's such a pretty shade of yellow. I feel like it's equally got like that grungy undertone, but also very bright. This is really cute. This is like grungy Skittles. I think I'm gonna start calling this my Skittles palette. That's the vibe it's giving me. I'm gonna take my brush I used with the green just to make sure I can feather it toward the yellow as well. Moving on to some shimmer now. I'm gonna start with my Bella Beauty Bar Shimmer Stay. I'm just going to tippy tap that across the lid, and I'm just gonna use my finger to pat it out. This is just gonna help my shimmers pop really, really nicely and also stay put, so that's what I'm doing. So for the lid itself, I wanna use Ritual in the front. It's like a really pretty kind of yellow into green shift, and then I want it to fade into Offering. I'm actually gonna start with Offering, this rich blue. It's gonna go really nice in the outer corner. Oh yeah. This is just so cool. Ooh, that's pretty. So just lightly kind of tapping it just in this outer little corner of my lid. Now I'm taking Ritual. This is definitely the star of the show for me. I'm just gonna tippy tap that in the front. Ooh, that is so pretty. I like this shade a lot because it equally goes with the green and the yellow. It's such a cool color. So just tippy tapping that. And then as I get to this seam, I'm gonna kind of have a little bit of both on each finger and just kind of tippy tap until I like the way they merge together. I'm gonna take my brush I used with the yellow just to make sure that all flows really nicely. I like this so much. I think this is such a cool combo of colors. So for the lower lash line, I wanna take Patron. Just think that'll be a cute little moment, little splash of color down there. I'm just using a pencil brush from Game Beauty, and I'm just going to pop this kind of in that front third of my lower lash line, fading into that heavy pinkish red outer corner. Well, I like the shift on that a lot. It has like a bluey shift to it. That's really pretty. And I feel like that ties in this outer corner really well. That is cute. Maybe that shimmer and the one in the front, that greenish yellow. I think both of those are the stars of the show for this palette. That's really pretty. Finally, last but not least, we got one more shade. Arcanum right there, this green. It's really cute. I think we're gonna pop that right in the front. Ooh, yes. And I wanted this here specifically because I kind of wanted the contrast of green and green like being like complete opposite of each other. I thought that would be really cool and kind of really tie everything together. Ooh, this is a fun palette. Well done, Fantasy Cosmetica, well done. And now I'm just gonna finish this up. I'm gonna throw on my lashes and eye pencil, one of the new lips, because there's 5 new lip oils in this collection, and I'll be back when I'm complete. All right, this is how the final look turned out. I really like it. I like just this arrangement of colors. I really like the placement that I did as well. I'm just loving that pop of green in the inner corner and then the heavy pinkish red like outer corner. It's doing good things for me. Ended up just going for mascara today. I wasn't really in the mood to wear lashes, but the eye pencil I threw in is, where did I put it? I went with Fiery Fierce from Colourpop. I felt like it kind of complemented that lower lash line really nicely. And then on my lips, I ended up using the Unearthly Cosmetics Fiery Pencil just to line a little bit. And then I ended up going with the green lip oil. This is Archfey. It's mostly clear, but it has like the most cutesy little subtle green sparkles, and I felt like it kind of complemented the eye look. I was gonna do the red, but it was honestly a little too red for this look, and I felt like the other ones just didn't totally like go with the eyes because the eyes are so bold and bright. So I was like, let me just go with the green one because I like the green shimmer. It's doing good things. So this is the look. I hope you like it. Let's zoom out and I'll give you my thoughts on the collection so far. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope you like my look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love to know what you're thinking. Do you like this look as much as I do? What are you thinking of the collection? Have you tried this brand before? If so, what have you tried? I would love to know. This fragrance is a really, really nice scent. I think it's one that I will continue to reach for. I don't know if I have a favorite scent from the brand yet. They've all been really nice. Like for the most part, they all just smell very like witchy, kind of intoxicating. They have a pretty strong scent. Like I get compliments when I wear them. So yeah, I like this one. It's gonna be good to add to the mix. Lip oils I think are nice. They have more pigmentation than I thought with the exclusion of the green one, but the point of the green one was to be, I feel like, focused on the green sparkle, not so much a green lip. But I think these are nice. They're really comfy. It feels just very nourishing. Like I feel like I have a conditioning treatment on my lips, and I love the smells. The smells is a really fun addition to these. And last we have the palette, which of course I used all 9 shades in today's look, and I didn't have a single problem with any of them, which I honestly expected because I don't have issues with Fantasy Cosmetica's formulas as is. I think their stuff is really great. I think they've knocked it out of the park since day one, and I just love seeing this brand continue to grow and progress. I've loved the packaging changes. I've loved seeing new additions of products, and I think they've been doing a really, really great job. So I think this is a really fun palette. If you're into like bright, colorful, bold makeup, this would definitely be for you. I feel like this also would complement all their other palettes really nicely just because it offers lots of bright, bold colors that some of the other palettes didn't have. So I think this is a really good addition. But I would love to hear your thoughts. What are you thinking? What other themes do you want to see the brand do that are in this kind of like fantasy theming? I would love to know. If you made it to the end of this video, leave some, you know, Warlock themed emojis, whatever that means to you. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me over on Instagram as well. I am battybean over there. I'm constantly posting tutorials and swatches and unboxings and things like that. Sometimes little mini vlogs. So you can go check me out over there. And also feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm posting most days here as well. Also feel free to join my channel memberships. The link to sign up will be down below. You'll get fun little perks, including a members only get ready with me once a month. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.